From the Ticats Audio Network, this is Ticats Today with Brayden Neville.
On today's episode, the Ticats announced that they've re-signed two members of the O-line, Brayden Kemp and Jakub Szott. And Jakub Szott joins me to discuss staying in Hamilton for 2 more years and preparing for next season. It's Friday, December 15th, 2023, and you're listening to Ticats Today. 10 days away until Christmas. The holiday season is almost here. It's an exciting time all around Hamilton, and some signings going on around the CFL as teams look to re-sign some of those guys to their rosters, and the Ticats did just that today, announcing that they've re-signed O-lineman Brayden Kemp and Jakub Szott. Kemp was a big part of that line since joining the team in September of 2022 and started 10 games for the Cats last season. The other signing, Jakub Szott, a McMaster alum, will stick around for 2 more years, and joining me now to discuss re-signing in Hamilton is Jakub Szott himself. Jakub, congrats on the deal, and why the decision to stick around here in the Hammer for 2 more seasons?
I just love Hamilton. It's kind of become home for me ever since I came to university here at McMaster. And yeah, I've just been loving living in Hamilton. And then thankfully I was able to join the team last year midway through the season and just, fell in love with Tiger Town all over again. And no place I'd rather be.
Going to McMaster, you were probably well aware of the Ticats being in town. And what was it like for you to not only go to McMaster and see how passionate this fan base is for Hamilton, but now to be a part of that fan base and be on the Hamilton Tiger Cats?
It's pretty amazing. I remember my first year of university, we got to play a game at Tim Hortons Field, and I was just, wow, this is incredible. Hopefully I'm able to play out here one day. And now, I think it's like 8 years later. Oh God. 8 years later, I'm able to play on that field as a member of the Ticats, and it's a huge, like, wow, what a crazy life I'm kind of getting to live now and everything.
Yeah, what was that first season like for you to be in Hamilton and be around this squad?
Oh, it's amazing. It's such a great group of guys. The guys on the offensive line, honestly, the whole team, everyone's so inviting. It feels so much like a family, and the level of camaraderie with everyone just working hard, trying to be the best that they can be and everything. And I just loved it. It was such a welcoming environment, and it feels like a true family.
And that O-line really does seem like you guys are like a bunch of brothers, just seeing you guys around the stadium and talking to Rev about how you all like to joke around, but yet you all have that one goal in mind, and that's to be successful. And to be successful, you need to do that together. But how important is it to have those guys around you and to be so close with the rest of the guys on this unit?
I think it's so incredibly important. And, we do everything together, like you were saying, but we're watching film with each other after practice, before practice, putting in the extra hours and everything. And I think it really shows as the play of the offensive line kind of improved as the season went on.
Mm-hmm.
Just everyone putting in that extra work. And it's a really hardworking group of guys, a lot like Hamilton and, Tiger Town. So, yeah.
Brandon Revenberg just re-signed as well. What can you say about him and him being so consistent and being an all-star and doing what he's done in this league, but being around him and seeing how he is on and off the field?
It's just truly a joy to watch someone who loves the game of football as much as he does and loves doing all the extra little small things like taking care of his body and just trying to pick up stuff from him with that regard and learning that way, oh, how is this guy taking care of his body? What's he writing down in notes and film for breaking down guys and everything? And how is he setting different things, that kind of thing, and just trying to pick up little small details that I can hopefully use in my own personal game.
Mm-hmm. And what's his personality like? I'm talking to him. He's such a funny guy, but what's he like off the field when he's just having fun?
Oh, he's exactly like you expect. The guy's just out there having fun and having fun, living life. Just lots of jokes and everything, always kind of like you'd expect from any lineman, if I'm honest. The guy's just a beauty.
Yeah, and every time I talk to him, I'm always end up laughing. So he's one of those guys. Brayden Kemp also re-signed today. Was that a guy you were talking to at all in the last couple of weeks and kind of maybe having conversations with about re-signing when seeing as you both did it on the same day?
Honestly, I didn't talk with Kemper too much over the offseason, but then just working out with the guy, we both kind of were sidelined with a little injury. So then it was just, let's go attack this rehab and everything and do everything we can to hopefully be back out on the field and helping the team win games or just doing those extra little things and everything like that. But yeah, I'm happy to hear Kemp's re-signing. I think it's awesome for the boys. Yeah.
A
Yeah.
new head coach heading into next season, Scott Milanovich. I mean, he's so decorated in this league. You got to work with him for a bit of last season, but what is he like on the field, and what does he demand from you guys, especially on that offensive line?
I think he demands us to just work our ass off and pardon my language.
That's fine. That's fine.
Uh, but yeah, just work our butts off and everything. Finishing every play, just finishing everything that we do. And just doing all of that extra stuff because that's what you see good offensive lines doing across football in general. And I think that's what he expects from us is to just be tone setters for this team. And then quarterbacks, receivers, running backs, they all know that it's like, oh, like we got your back and we're going to just go out there and do our thing, you know?
Yeah, for sure. And he seems like one of those guys. And I mean, the results show for itself. He's won multiple Grey Cups. Getting this contract, a 2-year deal, does that almost give you a little bit of extra confidence, a little extra boost, knowing that you have some stability here in Hamilton going forward?
Yeah, big time. I'm really excited about the 2-year deal.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a good fit for me personally. Just being a local kid more so now,
Yeah.
and also just being able to develop and grow and continue to learn from guys like Rev, Beard, all of those guys. I had the pleasure of working with Chris Van Zyl. Like,
Great guy.
You're just learning from all of these amazing players, and hopefully you can continue to stack their knowledge on top of your own game, and then it's now you're one of those top players as well.
Where are you spending the off season?
Just right here in Hamilton. I live up on the mountain, and then I'm just working out at the facility, so I'm around and everything. Yeah.
What other guys are around? Who are you training with?
Right now, I've just been kind of working out with Tyler Chanowski a little bit. Bailey Feltmate, who also just re-signed, he's a really good buddy of mine. But yeah, I'm usually up pretty early in the mornings because I got to go off to work. So I'm usually in there just by myself or with Coach Bowman, our strength and conditioning coach too. Just him and I just moving weights early in the morning and everything. Yeah.
I mean, Coach Bowman, a lot of guys talk about him and how early he is at the weight room, ready to help with anything you guys need. But how big is he and how crucial is it to have a guy like him around the stadium during these off seasons?
I think it's really big just for helping guys get that little extra bit over the off season, but even too in season, a guy that's going to be there and push you throughout the entire day. So then it's, I'm not just in my training camp shape and everything, but I'm able to maintain that shape throughout the entire course of the season. So then my body's feeling as good as it can come playoff time.
Jacob, we have the holidays coming up. I want to switch away from football here, if you will. But what do you got planned for the holidays? What do you like to do over the holiday season with the fam or whoever it may be?
I'm just going to head back home, just hang out with my family, get some good quality time and everything. So nothing too crazy going on for me. I have a little sister and just spend some time with her, just hopefully tobogganing if we get a little snack or something, but I don't know. We'll see what Santa brings us.
Yeah. What's your favorite Christmas dish?
Oh gosh, that's a tough one. Generally I do most of the cooking for my family around Christmas time.
Okay, you're the cook. You're the chef.
Yeah, exactly. I like a really nice prime rib roast.
Oh, okay.
Kind of thing, all the fixings, everything. I haven't quite nailed down Yorkshire puddings yet, but see how it goes this year. It's a little bit of a work in progress, but yeah, just trying to cook up for my family, have a nice meal together, and just hang out. I think that's the important thing.
Jacob, any goals for this off season heading into next season? Anything you want to work on? Anything you're looking to improve heading into next year?
Just solidify myself as one of those guys around the league that I can go and play and start on this team, and bring that physical edge and bring that level of dominance to the Ticats and everything, and be able to contribute wherever I can. Really just try to help us win the final game of the year, and give Hamilton the Grey Cup that they so rightfully deserve.
Well, Jacob, I know it's going to be a big help to have you back on that O-line. Excited to see you back in the hammer. The fans, I'm sure, are excited. And thanks for joining me today, man, and looking forward to seeing you back here come training camp. So once again, thanks again, Jakub Szott.
No problem. Thank you, Brayden. Have a good one.